everybody, it's Benny1 and I'm back at you with another ranking video, and today we're ranking all the Batman movies, everybody. That's right. I reviewed all of them, I rewatched all of them. Now it's time to rank them, everybody. I got a couple honorable mentions we're going to do real fast. And remember, guys, this is just my opinions on how I enjoy these movies and the rewatchability they are for me. I would love for you guys to put down in the comments what your guys' rankings of these movies are. I want to chat with you about them. You guys know that because we all view movies differently. So, let's dive right into it. The honorable mentions are going to be Justice League, which was a horrible movie, bad version of Batman. The Snyder Cut corrected all that shit. Awesome fucking movie. Awesome movie. And then there was two black and white serial movies that came out in the late 40s, early 50s. So those are the honorable mentions. I have not seen the black and white serial movies, so I'm not going to put them in the ranking because I'm not going to rank something I haven't watched. The Justice League movies, they're not about Batman solely or even half. So it's about the group, the Justice League, coming together. So I didn't feel it would be right to put them in this because it's not really a Batman movie. So those were the honorable mentions. There's 11 movies, everybody. Let's dive right into it, everybody. So right off the bat, number 11 is going to be Batman and Robin. And I literally have just a few things to say about this movie because it's not a good movie. It's crazy Batman craziness. Like, it literally seems like it's the Batman 66 show, but worse than that shit. We get bat nipples, and we get a movie that was literally designed and everything off of a toy line. That's all I'm saying about it. That was number 11. Number 10, we have Batman 66, the Adam West Batman movie that came out of the TV series, and it didn't have a big budget. I don't hate the movie. I would honestly say that from here on out, 10 to 1, I enjoy all these movies from good to great to amazing. Like, the only one that really is a stinker to me is Batman and Robin. So Batman 66, though, it's fun. If you like the TV show, you'll enjoy this movie. It's like 3 episodes of the TV show with a little bit bigger budget in it. I mean, that's basically what it is. It's fun, it's quirky, and it's the Batman Adam West TV show. So that was number 10. Number 9 is going to be Batman Forever. And what I like about Batman Forever is that it takes what Tim Burton established, and then Joel Schumacher came in to direct, and he brought that bright neon colored Gotham and a little bit more lightheartedness, and they mixed them together, and that's what Batman Forever is. And I actually don't mind that. I didn't mind the change. I thought Val Kilmer was okay as Batman. I didn't like his Bruce Wayne. But it was it was a different take on it. Gotham looked different. Now, the movie itself, is it a great movie? Nah, it's one of the weaker Batman movies, too. The villain's super over the top, but it's an okay Batman movie, so I don't mind Batman Forever. So that was number 9. Number 8 is going to be Batman Returns, everybody. Second Tim Burton movie. And after the first one, he got full reign to do whatever he wanted with the movie, and it ended up hurting him in the end because then they didn't want him to direct the next one, even though they had plans to do another one. Tim Burton, Michael Keaton, like, they had plans to make a third one, but because of how dark this movie went, like, it's dark. The Penguin in this movie is creepy as hell. Danny DeVito eats up the scenes that he's in as the Penguin. Great. And they went with it, man. He had flipper hands and everything. Michael Keaton's good as Batman in this again. It's got good action in it. I just feel like I enjoyed this one a lot more when I was a child compared to now when I'm an adult. So that was number 8. Number 7 is going to be Batman versus Superman, everybody. That's right. I put this movie in here because it is half about Batman. So it's part his movie. And I feel like it needs to be in this list because we get a very brooding, brutal-ass Batman that is savage and hard. He is crazy in this movie. He's an older Batman. The warehouse fight scene alone should get it on this list. Like, that scene with him is one of the best action sequences and fight scenes with Batman in any Batman movie they've ever done. It was awesome. Craziness. And the movie's good. I think people hate on Batman versus Superman way more than it deserves. It's very dark, it's very gritty, but they're going for that real world approach to this. And for a like movie that's building up to the Snyder Cut, the hell with that other Justice League movie, it is a perfect setup movie for the Snyder Cut. Like, it does such a great job to set up the Snyder Cut. So that was number 7. Number 6 is going to be the Lego Batman movie. This movie is fun, people. If you haven't seen the Lego Batman movie, check it out. If you've liked the Lego movie, the Batman that's in that, this is his movie. He is the same Batman. It's crazy. There's so many characters in it, whether you talk about the Justice League, all of Batman's rogues gallery, like all of them. There's so many. You get Warner Brothers properties that get in the movie eventually. If you like, it's crazy. It's fun. It's funny. Great Lego action in it, and it actually has a good story. It really has a good Batman story. So that was number 6. Number 5 is going to be Batman 1989, the first Tim Burton, Michael Keaton Batman movie that started it, everybody. That's right. Awesome. At the time when this came out, Tim Burton was the perfect guy to pick to direct this. I love his vision of Gotham. It was perfect for the time when this came out because comic books were getting very dark in the 80s, and he was the perfect guy to pick to do this, to direct this movie. Michael Keaton was, holy hell was he hated on for being cast as Batman. Mr. Mom, are you kidding me? But he did a good job. He did a good job playing Batman. The suit looked great. Batmobile, Jack Nicholson's Joker. Great first live-action Batman movie. Seriously, great first live-action Batman movie. So that was number 5. Number 4 is going to be Batman Mask of the Phantasm, everybody. And this is the one animated movie, well, the Lego movie too, but actual animated movie that got released theatrically. This is an awesome Batman movie. If you have not seen this, give it a watch. Just try it out. If you love the Batman animated series and you haven't seen this, watch it. What are you doing? Watch it. You love the animated show? This is amazing because they had some newer technology that they were trying out with this movie. It looks beautiful. We get a little bit of an origin story for the animated Batman in this. We get some Joker background before he was Joker. We get this new character, the Phantasm. Like, it's a great Batman movie. It's pretty damn good, actually, especially for an animated movie. So that was number 4. Number 3 is going to be The Dark Knight Rises, everybody. That's right. The big, epic conclusion to the Dark Knight trilogy, everyone. This movie went huge, where the other two before it were more smaller, focused stories. This one went grand and epic, and Nolan just went all out in this third and final movie in the Dark Knight trilogy. He went craziness. And it was a good ending to this trilogy. I love where the movie leaves everything, and in Nolan fashion, he makes you think of what could happen possibly with the way things go, the way things happen towards the end of the movie. Like, where is this going to go? Is that person going to be Batman, or what's going on? Like, I love Nolan doing that type of stuff. Now, does the movie suffer because he focused more on the grandness of the movie? Yeah, the plot and the story does kind of suffer, and there are a few things that don't totally make a lot of sense about the story and the plot. But they went more for the grandness and the epicness to finish the trilogy off, so it kind of suffers in that aspect, and that's why I have it ranked a little lower than the other two movies before it. So that was number 3, The Dark Knight Rises, everybody. Number 2 is Batman Begins. I love Batman Begins. This is such a great origin story for this iconic comic book character. It finally, in 2005... after Batman and Robin killed this franchise for 8 goddamn years, Nolan got brought in with Christian Bale, and they made this origin story for Batman. And we finally got a true origin story movie for Batman, and it is awesome. They did such a good job with this movie, showing him get trained, learn how to do all this stuff, go back to Gotham, develop his suit, change it, become Batman, show how he becomes Batman. Like, he doesn't just show up as Batman. Like, we get to see this, and then we get to see him save the city. We get introduced to the Tumbler, a badass Batmobile. Like, I love this movie. It's so good. It's such a good origin story movie. It's awesome. The villains are great in it. Ra's al Ghul, Scarecrow, awesome shit. They did a great job with this first one. But there's just one more that's better. And that number one, we got The Dark Knight. You guys knew it was The Dark Knight. Come on. Batman Begins is a really good movie, but The Dark Knight took it even higher. Like, it's a sequel that's on Empire Strikes Back level. It is awesome. It is still one of the best comic book movies that has ever been made. And it's a good movie. It's also an amazing movie in general, not just for comic book reasons. It's a good crime action thriller movie too. But as a comic book movie, it's up there with all the great ones. Like first Superman, freaking Avengers Infinity War, like all of it. It's phenomenal. It's one of the best comic book movies to date still. The performances in this movie, Heath Ledger's Joker, iconic. Like, the guy disappeared in this role. Fantastic performances. Christian Bale as Bruce Wayne and Batman, amazing in the movie. I think his Bruce Wayne in this movie is like the best Bruce Wayne we have ever gotten in any movie. And I think Bale is the only actor that has actually portrayed Batman and Bruce Wayne both properly and the best out of any of the actors to play Batman. Honestly, just amazing, people, just amazing. So that was my number one, and that was my ranking for the Batman movies, everybody. Don't forget, I want you guys to put your list down below in the comments. I want to chat with you about them. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you, and I'll be catching you on the tube later, because I have spoken.